After you see this video, I guarantee you will understand exactly why this man Zack Snyder had to stay away from DC and take himself somewhere else, bruh. Some of the things that have been said during the Snyder Con, this big, huge mega event that was going to restore the Snyderverse and show all these movies and then put it in theaters and then release a Blu-ray DVD and bring back the Snyderverse and sell it to Netflix and unleash, miss me. But there was some things that happened here that are truly blasphemous. Get ready. At the end of you hearing just these couple of things, you will understand exactly what's going on. So the first thing, Zack Snyder was talking about making, this was months ago. It was talked about how after Superman died in BVS, there was going to be a romance between Bruce and Lois, and then it was going to come to the point where Darkseid comes to the Batcave, kills Lois Lane. Was it he was going to kill Lois Lane? Yeah, get rid of her or whatever. No, kill Batman. And then Lois was going to have the baby because she was pregnant, but the baby was going to be Batman's, and Superman was going to raise Batman's baby. So a lot of people, when Zack said that, a lot of people were like, no, that was just a mock-up, an outline. He wasn't really going to do that. Well, here we are at his, he reiterated again at his this con. And he says it's sort of like in a movie where the husband goes off to war and he's dead and the wife moves on. I was super into that concept. He actually was planning on doing that. That was going to be a serious thing. Yeah. It says, in 2021, Justice League director visions of the movie original script had written alongside Chris Terrio. Chris Terrio, one of the worst writers in Hollywood, revealing that some of the details he was talking about on the Pizza Film School podcast hosted by Joe and Anthony Russo. Snyder opened up about his original movie idea and was going to be like, and he gave details about a potential Lois Lane, Bruce Wayne romance as well. Holy shoot. At the end of BVS, we understand the repercussions of it are, of course, filling in the moment of blah, blah, blah. So yeah, guys, this fool reiterated that he's going to be planned on killing Superman like he did, making Lois not mourn him, but get with Batman because he's Batman. You understand, Zack Snyder hates Superman, but he thinks Batman is ultimately cool to the point where he gives Superman's girl to Batman. Like, you kill Superman and they give him his girl. Like, this type of bias bullshit in DC is not welcome. It's all about the art. You should put respect on Superman, but this fool had the ultimate amount of disrespect, and that's trash. But that's not the most ultimate trash thing. No. Here's another thing that made that makes me feel like this fool doesn't know what he's talking about. Okay. We're talking about the Amazons. Where do they get their power from? Do you guys remember Man of Steel? Yeah, in Man of Steel, yeah. Back in 2013, Man of Steel was launched, being the first Superman film. It had a lot going for it, blah, blah, blah. In the film, when Clark Kent finally finds the Kryptonian scout ship that has landed some 20,000 years back, smashed in the ice, he discovers that there were two travelers on board, one whom had already escaped, and the other died in his pod. For many years now, fans believe that the escapee was Kara Zor-El, aka Supergirl, as a prequel comic set in the universe had established that as well. However, the director himself said otherwise. Here's what this idiot had to say.
Possibly a Kryptonian, yes. and that so that Wonder Woman's powers, anyway, you could sort of see where that possibly a Kryptonian, yes. and that so that Wonder Woman's powers, anyway, you could sort of see where that's going, because the whole thing of like whether or not magic and the gods, there's a version where like, okay, that's cool, I guess, but like, there's also the more sort of scientific kind of, you have like a mythology built up of like, where do gods come from? Like, what is that about? And so anyway, we had played around with that quite a bit.
Yeah. And Ares was the one that caused the scout ship to crash.
Yeah.
And be in the ice.
What?
Yeah. He killed his crew.
Yeah.
Why,
So
you can't just throw that out there.
you can.
That's not. That
I just
requires
did.
some follow-up.
Trash.
We have a
Thunderous
lot
applause.
of conversations about
Yeah,
this
we do.
stuff. So
Aren't you glad DJ came instead of Larry?
Larry might have said that too.
There you hear it, ladies and gentlemen. This motherfucker said that was a Kryptonian in that ship that was also gave power to the Amazons. It wasn't a god. It was a Kryptonian that gave the power to the Amazons. Amazons' origins, they thought were gods, but the truth of the matter is 20,000 years ago on planet Earth, the Kryptonians was the ones they were there, and they were calling them gods, but it was really just Kryptonians. Basically saying the Amazons came from Kryptonians, bro. Ares crashed the ship, been alive this whole time, 20,000 years, gods, but the gods that they were thought were gods was a Kryptonian. Wonder Woman, Zeus was a Kryptonian. Kryptonian Zeus. God. This would have retroactively changed the origins of Themyscira from the comics, who had their inspiration taken from Greek mythology. Of course, this plan didn't go ahead as the studio wasn't all in on it. Thank God. This basically just... That's tough, bro. And I'm just so grateful that this man is no longer working for DC. His radical ideas... Everything that happened with Wonder Woman 84, Justice League during that area would have been undone, bro. Like everything that Patty did with Wonder Woman was everything from Wonder Woman 1 was just misguided. Everything is just what? Ares who? Zeus? Oh yeah, Zeus. Yeah. He's the Greek god of this. No, he's not. No, he's not. I have the truth for you. He's a Kryptonian. He's Superman's people. You are part Kryptonian. That's why you're strong. Bruh, miss me, bro. Let me know how blasphemous this is for you guys in the comment section. I'm Jody Joe and I'm out. Deuces. Fuck.